Kindzire Empire. Kindzire Empire. Looks like Red Eagle. Mora. Those are two agents that are probably not going to allow us to get that. We'll take Regime. Those two power are probably not allow us to take the Patron. Although we got lucky here. But we're going to take this Lantern of the Endless, I think. We're going to give up the Patron. But we do get the power. I thought that was 4 power on play. It's only 2 power. And the opponent gains 2 gold. I wasn't watching what they picked up. They got a sleight of hand, I guess. They had 6 gold though. Maybe they didn't have 6 gold. Should have changed my battery out last game. It's kind of lowish. So the combo 2 gives us 4 power. The combo 2 gives us 4 power. I didn't see the second card they got. They got a, what do you call this thing? Saint's Wrath. So essentially I'm buying those patrons to try to get these cards to delete my deck quicker. Although I don't have Midnight Raid, I do have that combo with the green combo there that's giving us like 5 gold, 5 power. Which is almost the same as the Midnight Raid. I'd take the Elder Witch if I were them, but they decided to take the power back. They're only getting 2 power for that. Oh shit, I can't afford it. So we're putting things on the board for them to have to get rid of. And they might be getting 2 power only. It's kind of a deterrent for them. Also, I wanted to get that Elder Witch. This is 3 gold. Them continuing to pull that for 2 power is not going to benefit them in the end. I mean, they'll be able to get rid of our agents, but it's not going to give them enough power in the end. They need to buy that Elder Witch. That's what I want to get. I guess we should just treasure some coins, because I don't know. I feel like they're going to pull the agent back in their favor. Patron back in their favor. Or we could just keep pulling the patron. Eventually we're going to get to the card we want. Maybe we'll get it here. Nope. So this is 4, 5, 6. We'll be able to get it there finally. And then we want to pull the patron anymore. 8. It's a lot of money. Well, we can finally get this card. We could buy it outright. Well, it came in handy for them there. So we did get one Chainbreaker Sergeant. Really don't need to be pulling that over and over. I was just trying to get enough money to get that Elder Witch off the board. I would have taken this Chainbreaker Captain. I think we're done pulling the agent. He might pull it himself, but I don't think we need it anymore. We do have one Chainbreaker Sergeant, and we have a Captain also, actually. Now we can start trying to get green cards and putting regimes in their deck. I could buy this, but this would be better for us. Combo 2 is 4 power, combo 3 is 6 power. That would be nice to have. Voracious Tome Shell. They might take this. I feel like they just don't know the end plan. The end plan for me is get the game over as quickly as possible. Isn't that just the annoyance? You'd get rid of an imprisonment, another imprisonment comes up right behind it. We're in a pretty good spot right here. We got a pretty large lead. And the Midnight Raid is there. They're not going to be able to get that. They don't have any card that's getting them 4 gold on play. say it's pretty much over here. He might, if I were him, he might quit. Although he keeps pulling that card out. So he's still got a chance. I guess if he took the Stubborn Shadow, he could try to prevent some of our prestige generation. He wants to match me with everything. He like when I was pulling the agent, he wanted to match me, and he wants to match me with regime now. We probably should take this card instead of doing another regime, really. We took one of those. He does not know about these cards because they're pretty helpful. Also, you get 3 power on combo 2, which is very easy to get. Wasted 2 power for that. Well, we won't say it's over because there's a contract card here on the board, and if you get a couple of contracts in a row, you can get 26 power just like that. But he doesn't have any green cards. He does have a starter card. Other than that, I don't think he has any other green cards. And okay, you got that. You waste your power on that. They gave him 5. It's not gonna do it though. I don't see any other way to get to our level. It's a little too late for that. Okay, good game. Let's check our score right quick. $23. We were at 4 something before. Now we're at 503. We were at 409. Now we're at 503. That's slightly below our ENA of 515. And we've risen to 23 on the leaderboard, which we started at like 35. Alright, well, I think that's going to be our last match for the morning. And I will always thank our loyal followers. Thank you, and continue to watch this narrated Tales of Tribute.